Live pictures outside this noontime. Finally, the rain has stopped, at least for a little while. Keith Carson says we might even see some sunshine this week, Keith.
Get off my fishing spot, guys. That's
right.
Get out of there. You might get hooked. Yeah, we're actually looking pretty good over southern Maine. We're starting to clear out. Got the last of the rain out over northern Maine, which is good news. We had some torrential downpours last night, but we didn't have the issues that they had in Vermont, which I thought was going to be the case, and I'm glad that's how it turned out. You can see the last of that exiting, and then we've got a little instability down here because we're starting to pop some sun, so a couple of showers popping up here and there, and those will be around through the afternoon, but I think we get a good chunk of nice weather in here through the middle of the day into at least the middle of the afternoon as well. So there's the cloud cover. You can see it eroding from southwest to northeast, and it's quite clear back here in New Hampshire. So that's where we're going, especially over western Maine, eventually the mid-coast. And I think even Bangor clears out here through the afternoon. We end up with a totally different day than we started with. Most of us started with clouds, rain, drizzle, depending on your exact location. We're going to end with sun and much warmer conditions. Look how quickly temps pop once we get into the sun. 80 in Portsmouth, 81 in Concord, 77 already in Portland, on the way probably into the mid-80s, sneaky hot kind of day over southern Maine as that sun gets going. You can see that Bangor hasn't gotten there, still in the low 70s, but we all do eventually. The exception might be far northern Maine, takes to close to sunset to clear out, but here we are 6 o'clock, and this model has us in the mid-80s in Portland, in Sanford and Freiburg. Just shows you the power of the sun. If we can actually get it through the clouds once in a while. It wants to be warm. And then overnight tonight is mild, temperatures in the mid to upper 60s. It's still pretty sticky out there. Today's dew points went down a bit, but they go back up as we head into tomorrow. And tomorrow is just a hot summery day. We're in the upper 80s. Some low 90s are possible. If we hit 90 in Portland, it'll actually be the first of the season. So it's going to be close. 89 or 90 is about where we're going to end up. Inland, upper 80s, quite a bit, and then the mountains are probably in the low 80s. Pop-up thunderstorm around, not a ton of them though. And then we will see more cloud cover on Thursday. We'll call it a mixture of sun and clouds. Overall though, I think a nice day. Still should be able to get into the 80s for a lot of us, with a chance for a shower or thunderstorm late in the afternoon over western Maine and New Hampshire. And then here comes that front on Friday. Kind of a week out, we've been timing these with showers and storms coming through during the day on Friday. So a decent stretch of weather from basically now in most spots through Friday morning, and then the front comes through on Friday with showers and storms and some downpours. But I like how quickly this front is now moving out, which kind of gets out of our hair a bit for the weekend. It's not going to be a perfect weekend, but it gives us a chance for just kind of a normal weekend with a mixture of sun and clouds and pop-up showers on Saturday afternoon, and then pop-up showers and storms on Sunday afternoon. So I think, in this kind of unsettled pattern, it's about as good as you're going to do there over the weekend. And it does look mild, right around 80 degrees on Saturday, mid to upper 70s on Sunday, and you'll see those temperatures are quite similar for the coast and inland. Tomorrow, though, is our chance to get to 90. I was just curious, Brian, what's the latest Portland's had a 90? Well, first of all, they've had years where they didn't have any. And second of all, there was one year that the first 90 was in September. So we're not even close to a record if it's tomorrow. I was just wondering. And yeah.
Good reminder, because it feels much worse than that.
Yeah, it feels like, this must be the latest. Nope.
Right. No, it's not even close. All right, Keith, thanks so much.